That's. Ups. Was kann man, Freunde? Hallo, und herzlich willkommen zur neuen Folge von der Fata Morgana Requiem von Innocence. Wir sind heute in der 22. Folge angelangt, vermutlich. Und, ah, ja, wir waren so mit Morgana und haben so ihre Perspektive gesehen und jetzt so About Time, äh, wie sie halt in der Observation Tower kommt, aber ihre Perspektive. Let's go. About Time. Yeah, it's your witch. Tell me you didn't harm a dog. It's my blood. You only instructed me not to kill her. Mistakes were made, limbs were lost. I cleaned up all the blood I got on me. No one suspected anything. That you were able to immediately recognize that the smell of blood says quite a bit. Lord, you have killed before, haven't you? Enough yapping. She is alive, yes, of course.
No. Uh. 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 Uh.
No tears. No, that's a good girl. It simply wouldn't be the same if you cried and blubbered like a lowly slave or a whore. Dignified and saintly. That's what I need you to be. Welcome, witch. You'll be giving your blood to all my people now, not only me.
Is that you?
Oh, do you remember me? What an honor! A truly splendid honor.
So wie sie es wahrgenommen.
Yes.
How could I ever forget? How could I ever forget? All the pain, the tribulation you put me through. How could I ever forget the blood Sabbath you so loved to hold? Haven't have enough? Had enough, have you? Oh. Leaving scars on every inch of my body was enough for you? You haven't had your fill of my blood?
I'm thrilled to know the great saint remembers the lavish parties I threw for her. I take it they left quite an impression, then?
You're the man who bound me, cut me up, called me a witch, and tried to kill me. I haven't forgotten you even for a moment.
It's splendid to hear. I'm sure you tried so very hard to cast my memory aside. Das ist so krass. Für beide haben sie den Lord gesehen, ne? Morgana hat den Lord gesehen, hier, und Jacopo auch so.
Ah, ja. Den Barnier meinst du so?
Ja,
Das Geist.
Den Lord. But you never could you? And you know what that means? That the scars I left all over you run deeper than anything else you've ever experienced. Look at that face, so twisted and hideous. I bet you loathe me. That you'll never be able to forgive me.
I don't care how much my father preaches forgiveness. That's the one thing you will never get from me. I despise you with all my soul. I revel you. I'm so picturing with this book.
Stop revile.
Vile.
Oh. Bin ich ganz sicher, also, ich verstehe es.
Revile. I revile you with every fiber of my being. For every scar you gave me, I give you a lifetime of hatred. Never. You will never have my forgiveness. This man, Lord, he destroyed me, mind and body. This man ruined my life.
I see. So I'm the one who ruined your life. But why should that concern me? Your words are as insignificant as the chirps of a dying robin. Robin? Scream and shout until your throat goes sore. Yo, it's so Jacopo wie wirklich aussieht, ne? It doesn't change anything. We locked the witch up and proceed as planned.
O Father, God of heaven and earth, my life has become nothing, shattered and empty. Good day, Lord Bonnier.
Not hungry. I need some time to rest, so don't bother me.
Yes, sir.
And make sure everyone knows they are to stay away from my room.
By your command, my lord.
Why? Why was she the Lakeside Witch? How could this happen? There must be something I can do. Some way to fix this. No, don't fool yourself, you damn buffoon. There's no fixing that. Her arm's been cut off. Her mind broken. If only that Far Eastern dog had been such a damn idiot. She might actually be in proper shape. Fucking fuck! I'm the one who gave the order. The only one to blame for this is me. I can spend all goddamn day regretting it, but there's no taking back what's already been done. God damn it! What the hell am I supposed to do? What can I do? I could set her free. A doctor, yes, find a good doctor. There's no getting her arm back, but you could at least patch her up. This is all my fault, so I do it right by her. Look after her myself. Make sure she's taken care of for the rest of her life. Are you out of your mind, Jacopo? Why would she ever want to stay with you? Damn it, I can't even stay focused. Yeah.
What's there to think about, boy? You already know what you must do.
Get out of here, spirit. When will you learn your damn lesson? Just stay dead, damn it. The last thing I need is a pathetic ghost constantly sticking its nose in my business.
Bah, strong words from the man. Can't even keep his head in the presence of said pathetic ghost.
Bruh.
The answer is plain as day, boy. You proceed exactly as planned. Make witch's blood into a miracle elixir and distribute it at the church. You'll take in tithes, as well as winning the people's favor for supporting the new beloved witch church. It's a fine scheme. I'm impressed you came up with it, boy.
Silence. That was before I knew she was the witch.
What does it matter? The girl's going to be dead soon regardless. Progress and growth, it always comes at a price. You need simply accept that the price has already been paid. Tell me, is the girl worth throwing the entire venture aside? Knowing you lose all the goodwill you made to gain from it and more?
She's Morgana's. She's my...
A child can tell you which has more value. You bear the weight of this entire land, boy. Don't try to cast it aside because you killed one little girl.
She isn't dead, she's still...
Surely you can't call that living.
She's not.
She is, and you killed her.
I did not.
There is no turning back. Why are you so upset about this, boy? Countless slaves have perished at your command. You had the slum rats who tried to bite you slaughtered. And only now are you concerned about another's life? Surely you're not still clinging to your naive sentimentality, are you? Oh, but she's different from those disposable sacks of flesh. She's dear to me. We have so many wonderful memories together. I love her.
Enough.
You've come too far to step down from the throne. No matter how much you may have cared for the girl before, it's out of the question now. You cannot save her. When a nobleman marries, it's for political purposes. Be it connections, resources, appearances, always something to gain. Taking a nameless peasant girl will make you a livestock for the land. So lock her up and drain her until there's nothing left.
Shut your damn mouth, you accursed spirit! You don't have any idea what you're talking about. You don't know the first thing about how I feel about her. The things we've shared. Wait a minute. What's going on? How the hell do you know any of that?
Took you long enough, boy.
How did I not realize? You were never the kind of man
To speak of progress and growth, that I wasn't.
What the hell? What are you?
I've already told you. Es ist so... ist ja fast wie so ein Morgana, ne? Bei Michel und Giselle. Jetzt
Ja.
bei ihm. Bei dir?
Ja, aber nicht wirklich.
Ja, es ist halt... Was? Es wirkt zumindest. Ich meine...
Ja, aber den stellt ihn sich ja selber vor.
I'm the cursed...
Aber
I'm the curse known as the Lord of the Land. Or if you need me to put it in simple terms for your simple mind, I'm your sickness. Ja, aber ich meine...
you're out of your mind. I'm not sick. I'm not crazy.
I'm not the one who's out of his mind. This is a world of madness and disease, but not of spirits. The throne drives all who sit upon it to madness, power or sanity. A man can only have one. And all the faster will his grasp on his mind slip when he has not no one at his side to shield him from his enemies. I am not Jean-Francois Bonnier, and there is no way for you to banish the spirit. Your mind is broken on the verge of collapse. There's nothing you can do to stop it.
No. No. You're lying. I'm Spider-Man. My mind is not broken. I am perfectly sane.
You're lying, I'm Spider-Man.
There's not a grain of madness in me.
Tell me, Jacopo, is this the power you always thought?
Jetzt sind ja alle anderen so Maria und so. Oder sich selber. Jo, wie bei... Ja, aber das interessiert mich, oder? Hier kann man sich erinnern im Opening, viertes Opening mit dem kleinen R und dem großen.
Is this what you spend day and night fighting to achieve? Griffith bei dem
Ja.
sein Kind und seine Ochsen zeigt ihm, geht zum Schloss.
Ja. How are you?
I thought you wanted power in order to protect those you cared about most. But here you are, using that power to destroy their lives. Or is power the only thing you care about protecting anymore?
Shut up!
Is that what I took up the blade for all those years ago?
Enough. You don't have any place criticizing me. You're just a stupid child with his head in the clouds, who thinks he can become some kind of hero. If you hadn't been so foolish, I wouldn't be in this place at all.
You're right. We chose the wrong path. There's no way for us to get back on the right one any longer.
It wasn't what I had wanted at all. The future I had dreamed of. The outcome I had hoped for. But who did I even have to explain that to? And who would even understand it or try it? There were walls as high as the eye could see on both sides of this path. Forward was the only way I could go. I had killed my old friends and comrades, lost everything along the way, but still I had marched on, keep moving forward, because that was all I could do. Now power was the only thing that remained in my hands. So I would make a despot of myself, bury all my feelings for her, and continue my march straight into hell. I had no other choice. Every day felt like a slog through a swamp with no end in sight. Though I did everything to keep up appearances when I wasn't alone, I masked any trace of my discord beneath a veil of bottomless confidence. It had reached a point where nearly everything I said or did in public was an act. A farce, even. Among the mistakes the Far Eastern dog had made was involving a third party. He was a young man, and there was a considerable possibility he was nobility, which meant I couldn't simply dispose of the boy until I had more information. Between that and his decision to cut off Morgana's arm, I was looking like quite a fool for thinking I could tame a beast. Though of course, my biggest mistake was coming up with the scheme in the first place. Soon after locking Morgana up in the tower, I summoned the boy, making it abundantly clear he was not to tell anyone what he knew, then sealing the deal by turning him into a co-conspirator. The boy was irritatingly timid in part, I presume, because the dog had already threatened him. Dog. All it took to keep him nice and obedient was a stern glare and a few choice words. Er kann sein, dass wir dann nochmal zu Morgana sehen und sie so denkt, so Jacopo, hast du hier oder irgendwie. Dann da so das erstmal Jacopo droppen, wenn es noch vielleicht einer. I had the dog to be my bodyguard and assigned the boy to an administrative supervising post on the new church grounds. Having been originally built as a second manor for the previous lord, the church was still more a mansion than church, which meant there was an abundance of rooms for the boys to stay in. I then summoned the saintess there to serve as the face of the church. She was to remain on the grounds all day, and at night she would stay in a cottage a safe distance from the church. I also informed her that I stored my money, valuables in the observation tower, and that she would be charged with treason if she trespassed. She was a naturally trusting woman, and she seemed grateful for everything I was doing for her, so I doubt she would spill anything. Even if she did, 3 keys were required to enter the tower. One held by me, one by the dog, and one by the boy. So all 3 of us were in this until the witch died. I had one of my aides stick around for information on the noble boy. MELL was his name, and he claimed he had been banished from his home, but I couldn't just take him at his word. I had to be absolutely sure so that when the witch died, I could eliminate him. The dog too, of course. No one who knew anything could be allowed to live. That said, he seemed like he could put up a better fight than the boy, so I would have to be a little more careful in choosing how to take him out. I wasn't too worried though. I was the Lord after all. So long as that much didn't change, I could do just about anything. Once we started distributing the miracle elixir, the church following grew far quicker than I had expected. Numerous reports of people being cured of diseases spread through the city, and before long even the help came seeking its power. Every smiling face that walked out of the chapel put another black stain on my spirit. Her blood really was miraculous, and it was then that I understood why the Lord Barnier had held all those banquets. He wasn't just torturing a little girl, he was feasting on miracles. And now that word was spreading and I knew the new rumors were true, I had lost my final escape route. The plan failing entirely because the blood was just ordinary blood. Forward was the only route that remained. One day, the far-eastern dog said to me, "Everything is proceeding exactly as you said it would, Lord. I didn't believe in miracles, but seeing all this has tempted me to change my mind." You were right. One girl's life is indeed a worthy exchange. I wasn't sure how I responded, though by that point I had largely just rattled off bitter snark and insults reflexively in response to anything. So presumably I called the dog a dog, perhaps giving a laugh. Most nights I could no longer sleep without the aid of alcohol. I was pretty sure none of it was poisoned, but I spent a lot of time throwing it back up regardless. Vanier's cackling echoed in my chambers. The world twisted and contorted. Quite frankly, I was considering taking my own life. But I wouldn't let myself run away from what I had done, what I was doing to her. I had said I would continue my march straight down to hell, and that was exactly what I had planned to do. Again and again I repeated to myself, I feel nothing for her. I never loved her. She's just another faceless peasant. I have no memories of my past. Of my past life. Du machst gleich wie Morgana, ne? Schaltet die Memories aus. The days turn to months.
Ich meine, das ist ja ein reoccurring Theme. Das ist ja bei Giselle so, dass sie halt sich buried deep within, weißt du?
Ja. The days turn to months. And soon spring was upon us. Ja, es geht zu Morgana. Ja.
They finally got shackles to put on me. Must have given them quite a scare when I tried to climb the wall. Isn't that funny?
Ja, die haben es ja gemacht, damit sie sich nicht verletzt, weil sie jemandem runterfällt. Look, I made a flower crown.
Festival preparations seem to be going well.
Ah, na gut, bevor sie stirbt.
Hey, aren't you going to go?
I am not going anywhere.
You're the strange one. It was much nicer out there than it is in here.
If anyone is to leave, it will not be me.
Say, I've been wondering, who are you anyway?
I was created to carry your pain.
That doesn't answer the question.
I cannot give you any other one, though. I carry your pain for you and offer you someone to talk to, so the last remaining flame of hope in your heart doesn't flicker out.
How very honorable of you. You sound like a saint. I don't know how you could stand living like that.
Hehe.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just, you don't remember anything, do you? I don't consider my work to be saintly, but if you perceive it that way, then that's thanks to you. Because that's who you were, Morgana.
You're not making any sense.
That's fine, my dear. Knowing what I carry in my spirit will only cause you pain. So I would just beg you to live on, to not give up hope.
Where am I supposed to find hope chained up in a tower? You've been with me long enough. You see me here. My body is on the verge of death, and a black cloud fills my spirit. I despise those men, every one of them, who did this to me. I want to kill them myself. And I hate that I lack the power to do so. I want to place a curse on them all.
Don't talk like that, Morgana. Please keep your spirit pure. Don't talk about cursing people. There's still hope. Someone will come to save you. Maybe one of the three will have a change of heart. Or maybe someone else will come through the door. Just have a little patience, alright?
There's no point. Even if someone does come, I have nowhere to return to. I have nowhere.
That's not true. Remember all those years ago when the Lord had you chained up? Someone came and set you free then. And someone will.
No one's coming. That was a miracle, a one-time miracle. The flaxen-haired boy, he lied to me. This world is nothing but betrayal. No one is going to set me free anymore. Actually, there is one possibility for my salvation.
Perfect. Then we wait for them to come.
Yes, let's wait for an angel to come. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Archangel. What? An angel to come and set me free.
Morgana.
Deliver divine punishment unto the sinners who would defile me. Hehe. Yo.
Morning, Maria. You're here bright and early. That's your fault and Jacob is killing.
Hey. Yeah. Not like I've got much else on my plate.
Well, aren't you quite a workaholic? You know, you're getting to be about that age when most girls would close up shop and settle down with a man of 3.
Uh-huh. And you know, no man wants to get hitched with this kind of bitch.
Fair enough, most girls in this biz are rough and around
Round the edges.
rough around the edges, but you're rough all the way around. All the way through. That's how you got all up in the client's face the other day. No, that was a sight to see. Anyway, the blacksmith brought this by for you.
Huh? Oh, that. I was planning to go pick that up myself.
And shared. Special thanks for being such a faithful patron, he said. Never met another prostitute who regularized at the smithy. That's one heck of a hobby.
Maybe so, but it's the only hobby I have.
Not gonna lie, that's a little scary. What kind of girl collects knives?
What kind of girl doesn't like something nice and shiny?
There's nothing more to it, right? It's just a collection, not for you to, use or anything.
Like I said, they're shiny. And when have I ever drawn a knife on any of you? Never, right?
Oh no, not use them on us. The thought never crossed my mind. I know how much you care about us girls. I just mean, you're not planning to do anything, dangerous.
Oh no, hell no. You're way overthinking it.
If you say so. It just looked like this one was made for a special occasion or something. You haven't had your name engraved. You even had your name engraved in it.
What's so strange about that? Collectors get their names engraved on shit all the time.
I once had an ex-mercenary for a client, and he taught me people engrave names and weapons for all sorts of reasons. The name of someone you love to help, strengthen your resolve, your own name as a symbol of your honor. Is this for...
How much honor does a dirty old whore like me even have? Evil. Like I said, it's just my hobby. I like shiny things and that's all there is to it. Now hand it over.
Shit. Promise me you won't do anything dangerous with it.
Pinky swear.
Thanks.
The blick. Sorry, friend. It had been 4 years since the raid on the brothel, and we were still just barely getting back on our feet. It would never be the same as before though, not because we had to move locations, but because the slums were shrinking away to almost nothing thanks to the Lord's renovations. Not to mention all the new foreign women who sold their service up in the city's bustling marketplaces. Most of our old regulars had taken their business there, and we weren't drawing in much in the way of new blood either. With better options to get their rocks off, only the real oddballs went to the rundown whorehouse in a little back alley in the slums. It was enough to keep us afloat, but we'd hardly last another 6 months. A year if we were real lucky. And while we were down here fighting to make it by day to day, our ever gracious Lord was planning a festival to celebrate the spring harvest. Celebrations were to take place in and around the new church set up across the river, and with this being the first annual harvest festival, the whole city was in rather jolly mood. Everyone except us slum rats, of course. The merchants, the upper class, and even most of the regular citizens were in love with the Lord. Public opinion took a huge turn after the new church opened its doors. I presumed it was all part of his grand plan. Me, on the other hand, wie auch immer der Lord sagt, I was far from pleased. So,
Exactly, Jacob died.
Yeah. He had abandoned us in the slums, left all his old friends out to dry because he wanted a little extra gold, and like hell I was going to stand for that. Word through the grapevine was the Lord and his bodyguard spent a lot of time at the new church. A nun everyone called the Saintess worked there, hanging on some kind of miracle elixir. I assumed it was her that he had business with. But our business didn't matter so much as the fact that he was there.
His business.
His business. There was no way I was getting through the fortifications around his manor on the hill. But the church wouldn't be nearly as well protected. Last night, I snuck onto the grounds to survey the area, and there was no signs of any guards or people at all. So it wouldn't likely be difficult for me to slip into the building and hide there until he showed up. Tonight I brought everything. I was going all in. These past 4 years my feelings for him have been, well, mixed, to put it lightly. I knew damn well he wasn't the same man I grew up with, but a part of me deep down wanted to believe that man was still there, that maybe he had some reason and I just wasn't seeing it, that I was misinterpreting him somehow. But if I was right and the old Jacob was gone, I would settle it once and for all tonight. Another assassination attempt. It's quiet in there.
Sie hat hier gesagt, so, if he's gone, also sie würde ihm Chance geben auszureden, aber er trustet jetzt niemand mehr.
Yeah. Those locked-tight figures. Now with that out of the way, how do I want to get in?
Mit dem Fenster,
Could break a window.
da wo sie auf mich getroffen hat.
I'd rather not make that much noise though. Now who do we have here? He's heading for the mansion. Maybe he's got a key. I was gonna bail if I ran across anyone, but that might not be necessary.
How much longer am I going to have to deal with this? And I can't believe he's holding a festival. He's got to be out of his mind. I'm too tired to worry about this tonight.
Don't move.
What?
Oh. And so no squealing either. One peep and this little baby you carve your brand new mouth. Come on, Joker.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Who are you? Are you a thief?
I don't want your shit. I just want you to answer a couple questions. If you can do that for me, you get to keep your throat in one piece.
What do you want from me? What are you doing here?
The Lord comes by here pretty often, right? I want to have a little chat with him.
What? Are you out of your mind? I can't really see the Lord.
Oh, alright. Night then.
Wait.
I'm not fucking around. I don't care who you are. If you're gonna cover for him, then say your prayers and curse your bad luck. What's it gonna be, little man?
Don't hurt me, please.
Where's the Lord?
He's not here. There's bum.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
No, he's not here now. But he'll be here at dawn.
That's all.
And I'm not comfortable saying any more out here. Someone might see us. And it'll be safer if we go to my room. We can talk more there.
And how do I know you're not gonna split the second I let go?
I swear. I don't know you either, but you're not here to just talk to the Lord, are you? I'm doing what he says, but not because I agree with him. So if anything, I'm on your side.
You're better at sucking dick than most of the prostitutes I know.
I mean it. At the very least, we can't have a productive conversation if we drop an edge like this.
Huh? You got a decent head on your shoulders for someone who was within seconds of losing it.
Bringen seinen Kopf gleich weg.
Alright, you convinced me. Lead the way, little man. What if you so much as breathe suspiciously? Your head will roll.
Yeah. I get it.
On your feet. On your feet then.
Yeah.
Glad I ran into someone without a spine. I definitely have trouble sleeping after this if I had to kill a complete stranger. Well, nice looking room you got for yourself, little man. So, the Lord's gonna be here bright and early, you said. But why?
Well,
Daytime, I'd understand if he was here to play friendly with all his followers. But no one's gonna be here at the ass cracks of dawn.
they're not his followers. The followers of the church are true believers in the word of God.
Can't say I'm convinced. Looks more like he's built himself a damn cult. Now, my question.
I am the Lord that has important business to attend to in the mornings.
I'm not stupid. I'm asking what his business is.
I can't tell you that. Only that he'll be here early in the morning.
You think I'm just gonna take you at your word?
Oh, I can't tell you why, but you promise it's really, really important to just wait in the morning. Shut the fuck up, man.
So I sit on my thumbs, morning rolls around, and whoosh! I'm never seen again. That sound about right?
No.
Then answer my fucking question.
Yeah.
What's he gonna be doing here so early?
He's coming to check on some valuable assets.
Say again?
I have managed his assets. Bomb, Alter. But not because I want to. He's threatening me.
And what are these assets?
It's,
Spit it out.
I really can't. Anything but that.
What if I say I'll kill you if you don't?
Go right ahead. Threaten me all you want. That's the one thing I can never tell anyone.
Because they'll make you disappear if you spill.
It's not my safety I care about. It's my sister. They kill my sister if I tell anyone. So I can't say anything.
Your sister?
She's my only family.
I see.
I don't care. Tell me.
But the Lord's blackmailing you to help manage his assets. As part of that, he's also holding your sister hostage.
Not directly, but essentially, yes.
That sick, rotten fuck. I don't have any family myself, but a few years back, there was this girl who was like a sister to
Morgana. What? Oh.
and he felt kind of the same way about her, or at least I thought. But now he's fallen so far, he's taking some kid's sister hostage.
Maybe I'm reading into things that actually wouldn't hurt.
I did.
Like,
When I knew him, he was.
like a former mistress or something.
Oh, hell no. We grew up together, believe it or not.
What? So you used to be a noble?
No, you dingus.
I didn't think so. You don't seem particularly dignified.
Yep, just a dirty old whore here. Sorry to disappoint.
Oh, I said that. But you meant it.
Anyway, that's all you need to know about me, the Lord.
Alright.
Now, what about you? You known him for long?
About 6 months, maybe.
So no, but you've been in regular contact with him that whole time. Tell me, what's he like these days? And don't worry, the knife's taking a nap. Just tell me whatever you can. I'm curious.
I don't know much, but alright. The only time I really see the Lord is when we meet up to check on his assets. Check in on his assets. We don't chat or anything like that. He always seems to be in a full mood and he gives me dirty looks whenever he sees me.
Even though you're working together?
Like I said, I'm not doing it because I want to. I just wound up in this position.
Go on.
I can tell you this though, he's a monster. He's cruel, evil. He's a cruel, evil, heartless man. No one's with a conscience could do things he doesn't care how much pain he causes. And anyone who doesn't fall in line is eliminated. His reputation's improving because he's got the sailors vouching for him. But it's all a load of crap. He's the villain and a tyrant.
Sounds just like the previous Lord.
Huh? Previous though?
You're not from around here, little man.
No. I live to my family. This sort of thing every recently.
Well, that explains it. There was a different guy on the throne up till about 4 years ago. He was a vicious, barbaric fuck who treated people like his playthings. He would murder slaves by the dozen just for shits. And he did some very bad things to a little girl.
His new lord is exactly the same. Schwierig, aber ja. People are just another commodity to him. Ja, sie kickt ab den, sucking dick ab, wie Maria gesagt hat.
Was?
Ja, Lex hat die Stiefel von Maria, stimmt mir ihr zu bei einem.
Ach so.
Man, a woman, or child, he doesn't care as long as they're useful. He hurt people, he killed them, anything to get what he wants.
I got that impression.
Das heißt, sie hört ihn dann, wird ihn dann auch nicht anhören, falls sie ihn treffen würde, weil sie von MELL hier alles Secondhand hört und dann nicht glauben würde. Vielleicht ist sie auch die beim Festival ihn dann gekillt hat, ne?
After everything I have seen and heard, was I honestly hoping He told me he wasn't as bad as the previous lord. I've heard enough. He's gone over the edge, and there's no bringing him back.
Ja, Mel Bastard, ich hasse ihn.
I was originally planning to talk to him.
Oh, look. I don't care. Mel liest für den Charakter nach so Aimee und Sami.
Ja.
Also von so diesen, die nicht geschrieben sind, damit man sie so halt checkt.
Ja. Was ist mit Nan?
Ja,
Pauline Nan als Nan?
ja, dann die Namen und er ist auf einem Level.
Okay.
Das
But it was never going to work. He's a lost cause.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going to make sure he can't shame himself any more than he has. By putting an end to his miserable life. You want to see the Lord gone too, don't you? Get out of this shitty hole he's thrown you in. Because if you do, then stick your neck out and give me a hand. You know what will happen if you keep on like this. Once the job's done, he's done with you, gone. You're not stupid enough to think he let you live, are you? What will it be? You're gonna go on being his obedient little bitch? Or you're gonna give him what's coming?
Alright.
Excellent. Your tailor must be damn skilled to accommodate balls that big.
Honestly, I've been waiting 6 months for someone to show up and give me a way out.
While waiting for the sun to rise, me and the little man hashed out our plan of attack. The Lord kept a skilled bodyguard around at almost all times, so we wanted to avoid causing any trouble while they were together. He was only alone for a small window of time. When he arrived at the church each morning, he would first head for his private study unguarded. That was our chance. Time was limited, which meant he'd make it simple, move quickly. Wait. We had the element of surprise on our side though. I could do this.
Jetzt nicht gemacht habe.
No, there was no room for even the slightest uncertainty. I would do this. I didn't care about proving the people from an oppressive despot or anything. Saving the people from an oppressive despot or anything grand and honorable like that. All I wanted was to stop an old friend from falling any further. That was my entire reason for assassinating the Lord of the Land. I wouldn't be a hero if I pulled it off. I would be an insurgent. But to hell with my reputation. I'd be hunted down and killed for my crimes not long after anyway. Jacopo, as your old friend, I'll join you on your trip to hell. And then at long last, the moment arrived. Exactly as Mel had said, the Lord showed up at the mansion early the next morning with the bodyguard in tow. The Lord disappeared into his study, and then the bodyguard headed for the chapel. Once he was out of sight, I glanced over at Mel and nodded.
Vielleicht hat's jetzt Ruhe. Warte mal schauen.
It's me. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Digga, er macht's genau wie bei Morgana, er lockt mich raus, ne? We'll be seeing each other shortly after. Digga. We'll be seeing each other shortly anyway. Whatever it is, you can tell me then.
It can't wait. It's important. And I don't want anyone to overhear.
Is it about the assets?
Yeah.
Fine, come in.
It goes. Took a deep breath. Held it in. It would all be done in a matter of seconds. All the memories together, the time we shared, then straight down to the grave.
What?
So long, Jacopo. I'll see you down in hell. However,
Ist ausgewichen.
not a thing went according to plan. My resolve rendered null in an instant. My confidence shattered like glass. My vengeance brushed aside like nothing. My outstretched knife hit empty air, and without even enough time to blink, my whole world shifted. I wasn't looking for my loathsome target's face, but the flat, unadored ceiling above me.
Hat der so krass die
And my
gesponnen.
body spun. And then something slammed against my back.
No way, was MELL?
Yeah, das war geplottet. Barely enough time to even grasp I crashed into the floor. Yeah, safe. You don't have faster than the blink of an eye. 100%. He had me on the ground, knee pressed onto my back.
Obwohl?
My arm twisted. Aber ja, okay, das kann ich mehr. What? I had him. I had the element of surprise. Oder vielleicht war ich gemacht.
Mal schauen.
How could he? He's like, it's like he knew exactly what was coming. Oder imagine if it's a point behind.
Ja, schon.
How could he react so quickly?
You look perplexed. Well, unfortunately for you, I've seen my share of assassination attempts.
Oder that was already, but it's so off position.
But you I wasn't expecting.
Let me go!
I thought, if anyone, you might be different.
The hell are you going on about?
You weren't even going to try to talk before killing me?
Er wollte es hier original. Eigentlich. There's nothing to talk about. Not a goddamn thing. I've heard what you've done. What you're doing.
Well, credit where it's due. At least you didn't try to poison me.
Yeah.
Either way, there's plenty you could have done better. Second-grade attempt at best. You rushed, knowing you didn't have much time, but you still could have used the fact that we've known each other most our lives to get a little closer before pulling the knife. That would have increased your chances a little. Alternatively, you could have tried to distract me with your body, but I doubt you could shallow your pride long enough to do that.
Shut your fucking... You get off me! Are you trying to break my arm? You would break an old friend's arm?
Don't take me for a fool, you just tried to kill me! You conniving harlot!
Oh, Arm gebrochen. Ah! 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 Was?
Arm wird gebrochen.
Ja, ich habe versucht, das convincing klingen zu lassen. Das kann doch ganz gut.
Ja. Er wird aufessen.
Ja, ich will es aber nicht so laut schreien. Fuck. Fucking fuck. You're a completely different man now. No, not even a man. You used a sack of flesh.
Call me whatever you like. I've heard it all and more. Honey, Lord. I was sneaking about, so I apprehended him. Running away at the first sign of your grand plan going south? I said, see, you still haven't grown a spine yet, have you, boy? You might have had a better chance if you both came at me together. Pardon, Digga. Shall I kill him? Quit your drooling dog. I want you to watch him, make sure he doesn't try and run again. What about the woman? She tried to attack you. Shall I kill her?
Right ahead. Go right the fuck ahead. Kill me like you killed everyone else. Cut off my head. Put it on a pike in the town square.
Everyone? You know, you're right. Nearly everyone I can think of died by my hands. Creation, the rest of the gang. And Jaren too.
Excuse me? I thought Sharon died in the raid in the brothel. But you're saying you killed her?
That's right.
Aber er sagt ja nicht, dass sie
Ja.
betrayed wird. It wasn't becoming the Lord that fucked you up. You were always on the other side. From the day we first met. I should have never trusted you. What? So it was all bullshit, was it? Every last minute of it.
For summer, I can't see her, dog. Why not just kill her? The last thing I need is people making a big fuss about a dead body showing up while we're preparing for the festival. And it's not like a damn whore poses any real danger to me. Especially not with her arm bending backwards. We don't need to waste any more time concerned about her.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? You won't even fucking kill me. I came in here with no intention of coming back out. And you don't even have the decency to do that much for me.
Shut your goddamn mouth already. Leave your key here, dog. I'll handle our business alone today. So I just have to drag the horror out then. What a disappointment. Don't get any funny ideas. Just because I only told you not to kill her doesn't mean you can sate your thirst with one of her arms or legs. You throw her out and nothing more, understood? Hier ist Crystal, Lord. Hier machst du es diesmal klar, nicht so wie bei Morgana, ne?
Ja.
Then get out of here.
I hate myself ever thinking we're a good guy. Enjoying a talent in hell, asshole. You asshole. Soll ich mehr hier lesen?
Ja.
Ah.
Now, how do you plan to make up for this mess you so kindly made for me? You know damn well how busy I am right now.
I had no choice. She threatened me.
Also, Digga. Ich glaub wirklich, nein, scheiß auf die Namen, Digga. MELL. Boah, Digga, ich sag ehrlich, der einzige Charakter, den ich mehr hasse, ist, sie, weil er erinnert mich richtig an diese eine Schlampe, Digga, aus Sein Voice.
Ach so, ja.
So,
die Blonde.
Oh, ich hab gar nichts gemacht. So,
Ja.
richtig. Richtig, ihre Vibes. Kack, ja. Also, Aimee, ne, ist die schlimmste von allen,
Ja.
obviously. Aber ich sag ehrlich, danach er für mich. Scheiß auf anzunehmen, scheiß auf Amidee.
Was?
Doch, mit seiner dreckigen Ader. Fuck mich richtig ab.
Digga. Also, weiß ich nicht.
Scheiß auf Dinge, wirklich.
Aber es kommt auch, weil es ist auch, weil er so viel Screentime hat und zum Beispiel Amidee hat gar kein CG, oder?
Digga, Amidee
Ja.
hat.
Aus dem Dorf.
Ja, Digga, der hat mit einem anderen Bastard so in die Scheiße gemacht, aber Digga, er ist so dreckig, Digga. Yes, you had no choice. Also, es ist so. Yes, you had no choice but to hold up with her until morning. And you had no choice but to lie about having business with me. Don't give me that look. Like I told the dog, I have no interest in creating any bodies during festival prep. So I let you off the hook for this one.
What?
And you swear you never do anything like that, like this again.
Yes, sir.
Wow,
I
Digga.
swear my life. Aber es ist auch wie es so
Genau.
gezeichnet ist, weißt du, wie so da steht.
Ich hasse ihn, der fuckt mich ab. Next. And with that, the books are settled. The only reason I didn't hit you in the face is because your damn sister would throw a fit. So be sure to thank her when you see her. Remember, never again. Hand over your key. Now get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Bum.
I'm very sorry for everything, sir.
Humph. Bum.
Du fühlst der
Ja.
Kopf ist der Lord Ira, oder?
Yeah. Was it all bullshit, Maria? I'm beginning to wonder myself. Not even a word before coming at me with a knife. Not even a sliver of faith in me. Ja, sie ist davor, aber durch MELL eben nicht mehr. Digga, ist wirklich MELL. I've been at it long enough and I still haven't learned my lesson. Naive enough to think that maybe she would be different. That she would understand. No matter what anyone else said about me. Believe me when I said I really was trying to help. That I gave everything else up in the hopes of improving their lives. God, I'm such a fool. How many times do I need to be reminded that no one's on my side anymore? She was right about me. I am just a useless sack of human flesh. I should head up to the tower. What's that? A necklace? Maria must have dropped it in the struggle. Jo, warte mal, das was er gegeben hat oder so.
So what did you get her? As your big sister, I'd be happy to check the present out before you give it to her. Make sure you don't make too big an ass out of yourself.
Ja, die Necklace.
Ja. Jetzt kriegt es a flashback. Today's the day, right? You
Oh.
give her the present, then you finally tell her how you feel. When she comes back, give her the necklace and tell her how you feel. And if she turns you down, we can all have a good laugh about it.
I was positive it had been taken or broken in the raid. But you've been holding on to it? You've kept it for all these years? I would have figured you'd have thrown it away by now. Ja, Freunde. An der Stelle würde ich sagen, beenden wir dieses Let's Play. Jacopo auf dem Weg zum Observation Tower. Nächstes Mal sehen wir dann, I guess, Jacopo mit Morgana talkt. Disciple of Madness. Und ich muss ehrlich sagen, mich hier, Jacopo, I don't know. Beide geordert.
Für dich 1A und 1B. Bestes vom Ranking.
Ja, ich finde die so im Moment auch so, Jacopo. Mich hier aber auch, Digga, also wirklich beide, würde ich sagen, sind so wirklich richtig crazy geile Charakter.
Da würde ich sagen.
Ja, von dieser Soundtrack, nächstes Mal haben wir den komplett an, hört sich schon mal geil an vom Anfang. Dann nehmt den Like-Button auseinander, checkt andere Pathplays, Videos, Streams ab, abonniert den Kanal, aktiviert die Glocke. Geile Folge, Digga. Es ist so, es ist echt so richtig so Tragödie, Digga, wie die immer aneinander vorbeireden wegen so irgendwelchen Scheißdingern, die so passieren, ne? Es ist, ich habe keinen guten Vergleich, aber doch, ein bisschen schon. So wie bei Star Wars 3, man weiß, dass Anakin zu Vader wird.
Ja.
So, man kann es aber nicht verhindern, so, aber man ist trotzdem so, fuck, Digga. Weißt du?
So fühlst du gerade bei.
Ja, Jacopo, weil ich weiß, die werden nicht jetzt sich gut verstehen können, weil sie, ja, weil es halt so ist, wie es ist, ne?
Gute Vergleich.
Aber, ja, Freunde, es ist halt echt immer so, man ist immer so, na, bitte. Aber es ist echt schade und, ja, Freunde.
Traurige Story.
Ja, sehr traurig.
Ich frage mich halt, wie es hier auch so, was da passieren soll.
Ich denke, es endet dann, wenn wir jetzt so weit schon sind, dass wir bei den Preparations für Dings sind, es endet einfach mit dem Curse von Morgana und so, was sich jeder Charakter dabei so denkt.
Und ist dann so Backstage und danach gekommen, nach der Backstage noch was, glaube ich.
Ja, 30 Minuten.
Freischaltet.
Anyways, Freunde, ja, ein bisschen viel gehabt jetzt am Ende nochmal, aber boah, es ist einfach geil. Das Sound ist echt krass, by the way. Ja, Freunde, wir schauen und. Ciao.